Welcome, my name is Debbie and this is Pouring My Art Out for the Lord. And this is a design team project for the Junk Journal Studio. And I had started making this folio a few days ago. And I have a video on that I will link below that you can check out if you're interested. It's I just have some things paper clipped all over here, but it opens like this. It opens like this, and then this opens like here, and there's a pouch here, there's another pouch here, and then there's a big pocket at the back with a file folder. So it's a really neat little folio. It's a very zero waste project, which I like. Use pretty much every little tiny scrap of how many pieces of paper was there? 5 pieces of paper, I think. I don't know, you'd have to look back at the original video. I have it all detailed there. But anyways, we're going to work on that today. I'm going to use some of the decorations. This is using the Winter Bounty kit by the Junk Journal Studio. It's their newest kit. Really, really beautiful colors. I love the blue tones in there. And of course, she's got all of these vintage images everywhere. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous kit. So I'm just going to put bits of ephemera everywhere. So if you'd like me or like to see me decorate this, then just hang on. I thought I would also just mention, I made this tag, and here is another one that I made actually as well. This one I just glued into my journal, so I actually left this open for a really large pocket there. I was asked to set up another membership tier on my coffee shop so that people who couldn't commit to the whole 3-month project that we run in our Inspired Junk Journalers could still have a way to support my channel, my ministry, and basically that was it. And I decided to do that, to try that, and I decided I couldn't just do that without offering something. So I decided to offer just a small digital each month. It's called Friends of Pouring My Art Out for the Lord. That's the name of the membership group. So for the first month, for February, I just have a piece of collage bits and then these 2 large tags. And I didn't have a tutorial or anything. I just sort of put bits together on here and made 2 really large tags that I really, really like how they turned out. So I'm going to try to have, or my plan is to have scripture on all of the little digitals that I have for this Friends of Pouring My Art Out for the Lord. So this one is talking about love, perfect for Valentine's Day in the month of February. So just thought I would show those to you. And then the other thing is I received a beautiful package from one of the ladies in my Inspired Junk Journalers group. She sent me some Happy Mail, and it is amazing Happy Mail. So I'm going to show you what she sent me at the end if you're interested in having a look at that. So first of all, let's work on our folio here. So I've just got a few things, kind of ideas, paper clipped here and there that I thought I would do. So let me see, where do I want to start? So on this pocket, I thought I would just put a label and one of these cute bunnies. So I'm going to just glue the label in the back here. I don't know if I'm going to, this is probably going to be a 2-part video because I'm going to, kind of be decorating, and that always takes a little extra time and whatever, and then I'll have a flip through probably at the end of the second video, or maybe even a separate video, I'm not sure yet, showing all the bits and pieces that I did. So if this is painful to watch, me just gluing and stuff, I've got things sort of prepared, so hopefully it won't be too boring. But if you just want to see the end result, then that will be coming. Okay, so get that nose glued down there. So there's that pocket. I think that just finishes up pocket perfectly. And then in that pocket we have this little notepad journal sort of thing that we made because I'm using kind of a zero waste principle for this. I decided, you know, to make these little bits as well. So this charming boy with this snowball in his hand, snowballs in his hand, I'm going to put there. And these numbers are in the Winter Bounty kit too, and I just love how these numbers look. They're just I don't know, frosty looking, or everything in Michelle's kits, always in the Junk Journal Studio kits, just always goes together so well. It just makes decorating so easy, and just the vintage charm of it is just, I love it. Love the labels. So it is a joy to use these kits. So I'm just going to glue that little boy over top of the number 8. He could be 8 years old, couldn't he? That might be why he has 8 behind him. So that just finishes off that little book. So I'm going to stick that in there. On this side, I have just this blank page here. So I thought I would put, this is just a pocket that is part of the ephemera. And I think I glued this one together. Yeah, I glued this one together already. Just hang on. I think I glued it a little bit too much in here. Yeah, I just had a little piece of that glued as well. Okay, so I have that. I did do just a little bit of an inking there instead of printing the whole inside of the pocket, so it looks like it's finished there. And then I think I'll glue it on 3 sides. I'm not sure if I'm going to put something in the back or not, but I always like to leave the possibility open just in case I feel like tucking something in there. So I'm just going to line that up there. You could put a layer of something else underneath here, you know, some Bible text or some book page or that sort of thing would look good on there as well. And then I just have a little collage. I just had this little piece in my scrap bin. Just a little piece of graph page. So I thought I would put that there. And then I've inked around all of these little pieces of ephemera too in advance, so they're all kind of ready to go. I'm just gonna kind of tuck that in there. How big is she here? Should be just fitting. I might want to not glue right at the top of her head and right at the tip of these sides here. Really charming illustrations on this kit. So there is that. This little girl actually had some angel wings, but I cut them off. Is that okay? Is it okay to cut angel wings off? So then these cards just fit perfectly in here. This is just a couple of cards that are ephemera in the kit. They just look like little framed images, and I thought those would be really cute just to stick in there. So that will just go in there. Here is a belly band. So here's one of the other charming little girls, and I thought because this is like a scene in a forest, it looks like she's actually just walking there, which is really cool looking. And then I thought I would have a number somewhere just to add a little bit more interest. But I'm just going to place her on the snow as if she's walking through the forest here. Really cute. Really, really cute. So there. And my number up here. You could put lots of things on here, but I think that just looks nice and simple and beautiful. And this belly band, I have another journal. And this one is like a little bigger journal. I just have some torn pieces of some blue dyed paper that I had made a while ago. So what was I going to do here? So I have the same girl there, but that's okay. Maybe just something like that. So I'm going to glue this calendar from December 1908 on here, in the middle there somewhere. I may come back and add a label that says journal or something on this star at some point. Let me just see. There's different sizes. I think I like a smaller star there. I think I'm going to use this smaller star. It's another fabulous thing about the Junk Journal Studio kits is they often have different sizes of ephemera. So when you print out a page, you have a choice, and when you're doing collage and stuff, you don't always know what size you want until you start playing, and this way you have options. So it's always nice to have a few leftover pieces, because you always want to grab and go when you're doing projects. And so there's just a little collage for that. And again, I think I'll do like another label that says journal or something there, but I'll do that after. I just got some pieces ready, and I'll do that, and then I'll kind of go back and make a couple more pieces, and just so that I'm not spending too much of your time. This one, I have this postcard envelope, and I thought I would just tuck that into that pocket. That looks really cute there. And I thought I'd just put this number here. Might put something on top, I don't know yet. I want to kind of tuck it down below that fold, because this will fold up and then there's some journaling space there. So I do want to have a little bit of a closure there, so either a paper clip of some sort or a piece of Velcro or something. I will think about what I want to do with that. This piece I thought I might use on the cover, but I haven't completed that yet, so I'll just leave that one for now. So that tucks in the back here. And let's see, what else did we have in here? Did I have anything else yet? Here's another little journal piece. Okay, and then what I wanted to do on the cover is I wanted to close it with this. I love this image. I love the image, and it's just so playful. And I love the frame on this. Just looks like some old cracked paper. It's actually just one-dimensional, but it looks like it's cracked and bent, and just love it. So I thought I would put that there. I really like how that looks. And I may even put something else behind there. But what I'm going to do is, I have this printed on the back, but I'm going to make it a little stiffer. So I backed a few pieces of this project, I think, already with some of this blue cardstock. So I thought I would just use a piece of that. So I'm just going to glue. I just want to make a little bit heavier piece for this closure, so it is a little more supportive. It's not going to bend on me and whatever. So this is on cardstock, but it's fairly thin cardstock. This is a heavier cardstock, and when you've got the glue in between too, it gives it a little bit extra weight to that. So okay, so I backed this onto some card and glued it on just on this part here. I still haven't found a piece for the front, so I'm just going to leave it like that for now. But I will probably put some Velcro dots and then just fasten that there like that. So let's work on a couple of other pieces here. I did actually stick this little label here, and I'm going to glue this star at the top. This larger star I was going to use before, but now I'm going to use it here. I'm just going to center that at the top there. And then I'm going to put a label on top of that. So I like how that looks. So just like that. Okay. And then on the other side here, I'm going to put this fussy cut with just a label kind of poking out like that. So let me just glue that label down. Just a blank label. There's quite a few blank labels in this kit, which is nice to have. You have options. You can use them just as kind of background pieces, which is what I'm doing right now. And they look really good like that. Or you could use them, you could stamp on them. You could, you know, stamp a word, or, you know, even a small phrase, or a number, or just, you know, an interesting stamp that you have. What do I want? Maybe like that. Okay, and then this guy lives in there. So I think that looks good. That looks good on that side. What else do I have? Okay, so then for this is just a little folder kind of thing. So I'm going to put this number 3 on here. I'm using all these numbers. I really like them. And I think when you use kind of the same or similar designs throughout your project, it does kind of harmonize it as well. So I think that's what these numbers are doing for me. So I'm just gonna kind of put her like that. I could also just give her something to stand on here, but I think I'll just leave it as is for now. This one I think I'll put a couple of little Velcro dots there as well. And then there's 2 little belly bands in here. So I'm going to use these little tiny stamps just to decorate the middle of these belly bands here like this. There's one. These stamps come in several different sizes, which is really handy to have. I think it's this way. Which is really handy to have, because then you can, you know, like I said before, you can have choices on the fly what you want to do, because we have these smaller ones and then we have these bigger ones. They're the same images, but a much larger, and then I think there's an in-between one as well. So yeah, you have lots of options. And then these are belly bands. So belly band do I have there? So I could just put like something like that. I'll find something for there. I'm not sure what I'm going to put there yet. And I could even do a little bit of a tall skinny label there, but I'm just going to put that there for now. Then on here I've got this larger stamp. And I think I'm just going to offset it with this label. that way or this way. I think I like it this way because that kind of echoes this side here. Just going to glue it on 3 sides. Probably, I'm not going to put anything in here, but I'm just going to glue it on 3 sides anyways. Because I'm going to put this here, so it's not going to really be able to hold anything anyways. So these octagonal, I think they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, octagonal pieces have been in the Junk Journal Studio kits for a few kits now, and I really like them. They just add another different different shape, which really looks good. So starting to look pretty good, guys. So then we have this pocket flip sort of thing here. And I thought I would just put this label here. This says Montreal Winter Sports. Montreal is a big city in Canada, in Quebec, Eastern Canada. It's our French, it's in Quebec, which is our French province. So they largely speak French, and Montreal is very French. So that's kind of interesting. So this one I'm just going to glue on 3 sides again, and I'm going to put it right here. So this one I think I will put something in. Not sure. I have some little T cards that I didn't cut out yet, but I think, you know, I can stick one of those in there because that is an opening there. And then, let's see. All that I had kind of prepared. I think that's all I had prepared for now. So I think I'm going to just stop there, and I'm going to get a few more bits and pieces cut out and figured out what I want to go where. I don't want to make this video too long. So I'm going to put this to this side, and I'm just going to show you my Happy Mail box that I promised to show you at the beginning. So this was from one of my inspired junk journalers in my group named Louise. Very sweet lady. She's been a really sweet member of my group. She's participated in a few of our projects, and just always a lovely lady to interact with. So I'm not going to go through this in super lots of detail because there's a lot of things in here. But she put everything in layers into this box, and she shipped it, I mean, miles and miles. I don't know how many post office depots and stuff it went to, but it arrived like this. Like, you know, nothing was askew or anything. So I'm just amazed by that. So it was just really packed with a lot of love and care. So she's got some really beautiful layered tags here. Love those. I'm just gonna actually take these out because I just love these layers. I'll take them out like this. Here she said, one of my first projects using tea bags for the base. Makes a nice pretty pocket. I agree with that, Louise. That would make a beautiful pocket. All that little bits of lace on there and all those different layers. Really pretty. So she's got some labels on different things. I'm just going to put those there because this opens up. Oh, I think actually I'm going to put this here. And put this to the side. And then this is a little journal that she made using my digitals. This was the Book of Psalms, Psalm 1. This was a digital that I gave away for 500 subscribers, something like that. And she has a little note for me there. And then she took digitals from different kits of mine and just made a sweet little journal. And she's got little Bible verses all over the place. Just a really gorgeous, you know, flips and I just love looking at all of the little pieces and reading all of the little notes and stuff. It's so precious. So I love, love, love that. And then just some random beautiful pieces of, she's got a gold gilt. I have to not stop and look at everything because, yeah, just some really unique pieces. I'm not sure what this is made out of. It's a magnet, I think, so that's really cool. Some old jewelry. This was probably my favorite. This is laces that belonged to her grandmother, and I'm not sure if you can see that it's just exquisite, and it's just so delicate and so soft. And there's several different pieces, and they all smell a beautiful smell. It's like a smell that you know you go to your grandmother's and smell that not old smell, but the fabricy smell or something like that. And then there's just a huge amount of treasures in here, like an old really delicate hanky. She's got all of these spools with different trims on them. Gorgeous little bits of everything. There's a whole bunch more lace here. Big, thick lace, narrower lace, other trims. Just on and on and on. Just every little corner that you go to is a new treasure. So, and then there's some pieces of like jewelry. This looks like it had come off of a wedding dress or something. So there's that. There's a huge layer there. And then this is the last layer, and it's just a random little bits and pieces of metal. So there's eyelets with words, and these are eyelet quotes, eyelet phrases. There's some little charms, some more charms, some book plates. I can use one of those on my folio. I might do that. And a bunch of paper clips in the shape of Bibles and crosses and stuff. So really, really neat stuff in here. So thank you so much, Louise. I love everything, and I just appreciate the love and care that you put in this package. I can feel the care, just the way you laid out the layers and just put so many beautiful things in there, and I just thank you from the bottom of my heart, Louise. This was so precious. So thanks for joining me for today's kind of little bit of this, little bit of that video. So we will continue with this project very soon. I'll put together some more pieces, and then I'll have a final decorating and put together piece for that. And then one more thing, I did a collaboration with the Junk Journal Studio. I took one of her kits. It's a winter kit as well. It's called the Winter Collage and Cluster Mega Pack. And it actually coordinates really well with these images too, so you can kind of mix and match them. I'll just put this to the side for a minute. So what we did is I took her kits and I made a digital with all of the pieces to make this folio. So I have a complete tutorial, start to finish. Michelle on the Junk Journal Studio on her channel, she's got a flip through of the kit as well. But just took little bits and pieces, like this is all kind of already on the paper. So if you want just a nice quick and easy project for a relaxing afternoon, you can pick up this kit for a couple of dollars, and everything is there. You just cut it out, glue it together, and make a really cute little project. So thanks so much for watching, and blessings. We'll see you soon.